I decided to come to the What's on the Menu workshop because I was eager to learn something new, and I knew that I was going to learn something new.
I've decided to come on the menu workshop because I thought it's a good experience to have and to have experience on what's going on around the world around me.
Actually, I've been invited as a member of this community to come and be capacitated actually on how to go about in voting, how to select, how to choose, and be brave to do so, because now you have the knowledge as to how you should go about in all the voting systems.
I think it's necessary to develop a list of commitment to young people, because I think nowadays most young people, they're focusing more on drugs and other stuff that we can name. So the reason why I've decided to develop it's because I'm seeing an opportunity for young women, young girls, or let me say young youth, so that in order for us to have a change, we need to be combined and be united so that together we can develop and have a good communication and do a lot, especially in our communities.
It is important to develop commitments to young people because, first of all, it keeps them off the streets and it gives them a platform to exercise their right.
The kind of commitment the government should do to young people, I think maybe first of all they must introduce more programs, or maybe let's say handwork, because in the coming years we'll no longer be focusing on let me just do a work office, but we need something that we can do with our hands, like for an example planting some vegetables and fruits so that we can create job opportunities. So I think our main focus now is what are we doing with our hands.
I think to develop commitment to young people is important, because if that young person is not committed to anything, then the future will be dark for him, because he has failed to commit himself or herself from the very beginning. So it will be much important for a young person to have that commitment so that at the end of the day they do not regret.
I would love the government to roll out skill centers to the people who are young, and vibrant, so that they can have opportunities, because jobs are overrated as far as I'm concerned.
If I was a president for a day, first of all, I would introduce young people to God first, because God comes first and the other shall follow. And secondly, I will make sure that everyone has an opportunity. If let's say you were once being a drug addict, I'll make sure that I open a campaign where we'll say Muntu Omusha back to Christ, where we're grooming young people. I will be doing so many things. If I had that opportunity to become a president, there's so many things that I would like to do.
If I were to be president for a day, I would make pads free and condoms expensive, because ladies go through cycles they didn't choose to go through. And I would also make it quality, because free stuff is not quality in my country, to tell you the truth.
If I were a president, yes, it will be somehow hard, but it will be much important for me to prioritize the youth, as we know that the youth nowadays, they've become the majority, of which they are exposed to a lot of dangers and so on. So to collect them together, it will be necessary for me.